Let's be real, crypto cards are all the rage right now. If you haven't got a card already, you may be considering getting one from one of the numerous providers in the space. Well, if that's you, then you might want to hold your horses for a little while longer. The reason why is that there's a new kid on the crypto card block, and that would be a wee company known as Binance. Now let's face it, Binance is a juggernaut that has become way more than a simple cryptocurrency exchange. That's why I was so excited to hear that I'd soon be able to get my hands on a Binance card. My name is Guy, and in this video I'm going to tell you everything we know so far about that Binance card. I've also done some detective work, and I want to reveal my thoughts on what I expect from this new crypto card and what potential card benefits could be on offer. Before I jump into all that, there are a few things I need to say. Don't let the haircut fool you. I am no financial advisor. That means this video is for educational purposes only, and you should be sure to consult your financial advisor before making any moves in the crypto space. Oh yes, and if you've stopped by the channel for the first time, then welcome to the Bureau. I'm a crypto video machine, and I regularly share my views and insights on the markets. So, if that sounds like something that you can benefit from, then be sure to hit up that subscribe button and flick those notifications on. That way you can get the latest videos from me to you. Okay, enough beating around the bush, let's get into this. Honestly, I'm personally pretty damn reliant on crypto cards, seeing that I choose to keep the vast majority of my money in crypto. I guess I just hate the idea of those greedy bankers earning off me. Let's just say that if I didn't have a crypto card, I'd be up shit creek without a paddle. This means I've had to try out a plethora of different crypto cards to find the right one for me. So, imagine my surprise in April when Binance announced that they would be getting involved in the crypto card game. After all, Binance is the king of crypto exchanges, and they've built a number of other successful crypto businesses. Chances are they'd do a damn good job when it comes to crypto cards. Now, I'm going to level with you folks, I was somewhat disappointed about the Binance card announcement in April. It was just a virtual card, and you had to pay $15 if you wanted to get your hands on a physical card at an unspecified time in the future. And there was no mention of any perks for using it. Now, I guess you might say that being able to spend BNB coin using a Visa card was somewhat unique, and that having that linked to your Binance balance was pretty cool. But honestly, there didn't seem to be anything really special about this card. It just sounded like a bog standard crypto card that you had to pay for, a bit like the Coinbase card. The only saving grace was that Binance did promise that there would be no monthly or yearly maintenance fees. Flash forward to the beginning of July 2020. It seems that Binance did a pretty smart strategic acquisition that flew under the radar of many in the space. It turns out that CZ and his band of merry men went out and acquired Swipe, a crypto debit card provider, for an undisclosed sum. For those that don't know, Swipe actually has its own cryptocurrency, the SXP token, and since the Binance acquisition announcement on the 7th of July, it's basically 2.5 times in market cap. Turns out that the 7th of July was a big day for Swipe. We were smashed in the face by a comprehensive Binance research report, and it was announced that the exchange would list the SXP token with Bitcoin, BNB, and BUSD trading pairs. Then, on the 10th of July, CZ decided to give us a little update on Twitter. He told us how he was beta testing the card and how he had paid several merchants with BNB direct from his Binance account. A couple of days passed and, out of the blue, Binance announced that it would be shortly rolling out its crypto debit card to Europe and the UK. So, what was revealed in this announcement? Well, we know that the Binance card will support Bitcoin, BNB, SXP, and BUSD. So that's 2 more crypto assets than we were told in April. Another super interesting thing is that the Binance card won't work like the majority of other crypto cards. Most of these cards are essentially prepaid cards that require users to convert their crypto to fiat and then top up the card before using it. Instead, Binance card users will be able to stay holding their crypto and only convert them to fiat when a transaction is actually made. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but it really is if we are indeed in a bull market. What this means is that Binance Card users will continue having exposure to the crypto markets right until the point that they make a card transaction. For a ton of card users, that could be the difference between making another few $100s worth of crypto gains and missing out on them completely. Oh yes, Binance Card users will also be able to recharge their wallet directly from their spot wallet on Binance and select an order of preference to debit their Bitcoin, BNB, SXP, and BUSD. Again, that's a pretty cool feature and means you can make sure you're getting exposure to the crypto asset that has the highest growth potential. You definitely want to maximize this sort of stuff. I now want to switch gears and tell you a little bit more about Swipe. It appears that the Binance Card will be issued as a white label product via Swipe. Now that acquisition seems to make a ton of sense, doesn't it? Remember how I was telling you earlier about the ability to hodl your crypto right until putting it through on your card? Well, it turns out that this functionality is thanks to the Swipe platform. Seeing that the Binance Card is going to be a white label solution or branded card, it's not surprising that the list of supported countries on Swipe and Binance are exactly the same. I guess this is also how Binance was able to announce that their cards were coming to Europe just 7 days after the acquisition of Swipe. Now, I had to take a deeper look at the cards offered by Swipe. This was to see if there were any clues that I could find to help me judge what else to expect from the Binance Card. What I found was a basic Saffron card that didn't require users to stake any SXP tokens. The perks were very similar to the Crypto.com Blue Card, with 1% cashback on all purchases and ATM cash access. Then I found a Metal Premium card which offered 1% cashback on all purchases, no foreign transaction fees, and ATM cash access. However, to get it, you need to stake 30,000 SXP tokens, which is a cool $45,000 at today's SXP prices. Now, that got me thinking, Binance has just shelled out a load of money to acquire Swipe. It just doesn't seem logical that the Binance Card wouldn't offer at least what the Swipe card offers. Now, I must confess, I spent quite a long time hunting around the internet before stumbling upon this single tweet. Yeah, that's the official Binance Twitter account, and the important bit here are the words #BNB cashback. Given this tweet and the fact that Swipe offers cashback, it makes little business sense for Binance to offer anything less. I'm pretty confident that these new Binance cards will offer some form of cashback. That was one of the major things that disappointed me with the Binance Card announcement in April, to be honest. If I'm not getting cashback, then there is simply no way I'm going to use that crypto card as my primary one. What cashback opens the door to is different card tiers with different perks. That's how cards like Crypto.com usually operate, or even the likes of Amex when it comes to traditional credit cards. Yes, this is a little bit of speculation here, but with what I've seen, I honestly expect these new Binance cards to come with different card tiers with varying amounts of cashback. I also don't believe that Binance will be happy with the idea of Swipe issuing metal crypto cards and Binance just having basic plastic ones. Doing that would basically say Swipe is the premium crypto card and the Binance card is not. I just don't think that CZ would stand for that. That's why I actually anticipate that Binance will announce at least one higher tier of card, and for this to be the Baller Metal card. Yes, I know that Binance took pre-orders for the cards priced at $15. However, if you hop over to the Binance site and look at the cards page, there is no longer the option to pay that $15. Instead, you can only register interest in getting a card. I wonder why. Maybe this last prediction is a bit far out there given the scant evidence. However, Swipe evidently has the system already set up to stake coins to unlock that premium card. Also, Binance seems to have a pretty strong track record for building utility for the BNB token. I actually covered this in a previous video of mine on BNB. You can watch that right here. Anyways, I don't believe for a second that Binance will give us a metal crypto card for $15. Instead, I really do expect us to have to stake BNB to unlock metal crypto cards. Ultimately, that makes a ton of sense to me in terms of BNB's tokenomics and what already works in the crypto card space. Anyhow, with the information I found right now, those are my predictions on what the new Binance card will offer. I guess time will tell if I'm right here. I now want to move on and tell you how to get a Binance card and what the rollout looks like with the information to hand. The first thing to note is that throughout July and August, users in France and Spain that have already registered an interest for a Binance card will be invited to order one. I'm assuming that Binance will do something similar when they roll out these cards in other European countries. So, I would recommend registering your interest in the Binance card even if you're only vaguely interested in getting one. That way, you should really be at the front of the line when it comes to the rollout in your particular country. Another thing to note is that you'll need to KYC if you want to get your hands on a Binance card. Sorry, privacy hawks. It is what it is. To start, you will only get the virtual card. However, an interesting tidbit of information on the Binance card FAQs was posted on the 9th of July. It says, quote, Binance physical cards are under manufacturing time periods at the moment and will not be delivered for 6 to 8 weeks. So, I'm personally not expecting people in France or Spain to get their cards before the end of August or the beginning of September. Sadly, I have a feeling that the rest of Europe will need to wait a little longer than that. Now, another neat thing is a feature that I've seen on some traditional fiat cards. It appears that users will have the ability to lock or unlock their card using the Binance.com card wallet. Pretty cool if, like me, you're prone to misplace your wallet and think it might be stolen. I'm going to level with you. When it comes to details like card limits and ATM fees, there is very little information out there. Apparently, card limits will be based on your region and you can withdraw cash from an ATM provided you are within an ATM limit. But we'll have to see what's announced here by Binance a bit further down the line. Finally, something that I find interesting is that Binance already mentioned that the cards can be added to Google Pay and Samsung Pay wallets. There is one glaring omission here. What about those of us that have an iPhone? Anyhow, I'm crossing my fingers here that my trusty iPhone can get involved in the party at some point. So, we know that the Binance card is coming to a bunch of EU countries, but what about the rest of the world? Well, it seems that Malaysia and Vietnam could beat Europe to the punch and get their hands on this first. For those in the US, I found several sources claiming that Swipe has completed the necessary licensing and registration required to operate stateside. However, I'll be honest, I have not found any information supporting this from official sources, so you might want to take that with a pinch of salt. I guess we'll all have to pay close attention to see which countries will be next to receive that coveted Binance card. Okay people, that is my roundup of everything that I've been able to dig up about those eagerly anticipated Binance cards. However, I would love to share my closing thoughts with you. With what I've uncovered, I'd be shocked if Binance doesn't offer multiple different card tiers, with at least one offering a metal card which requires staking to get it. Also, I think cashback in BNB is pretty much a certainty here. So that opens up a load of different possibilities when it comes to card perks. Maybe Binance will offer discounts to cardholders booking travel with Tripio.io, one of Binance's partners. Possibly we get free Spotify, Netflix and Amazon Prime if we get higher tier Binance cards. Honestly, I would not be surprised if Binance takes elements from Crypto.com's card tier structure and offers benefits to cardholders with Binance loans or Binance's savings products. That would make a lot of sense to me as it helps lock people within Binance's ecosystem. Here's the thing though, if my predictions for the Binance card come to pass, there could be one hell of a battle for crypto card supremacy between Binance and Crypto.com. Now, that may sound overly dramatic. However, I'm going to call it now. The stage seems set for a big showdown in the card space. Anyhow, what do you think about those incoming Binance cards? Do you think my outlandish predictions could have some merit? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, thank you for watching. Don't forget to drop me a like if you liked this vid and subscribe if you want to see more crypto videos from me real soon. Okay folks, I have something to admit. I didn't cover everything that I wanted to in that video. It really sucks. But this is exactly why I've started a weekly newsletter. It's basically a compilation of all the interesting content that may have flown under your radar. News, reviews, analysis, and hot market tips. Want to join? It's actually pretty damn easy. Head on over to the description. Down there is a link to my sign-up form. All you need to do is enter your email, hit submit, and bada bing, bada boom, you are a member. My next email is going out pretty soon, and it's one you won't want to miss.